Hey, it's Yay for Yarn, and today I'm going to unbox my new yarn-themed merch collection. So here I have a few of the items from my new collection of yarn-themed merchandise, and I'm going to go ahead and open all of this stuff up. But first, I wanted to share just a little bit about the collection and kind of the idea behind it. So a lot of times there's loads of crochet and knitting themed t-shirts and other kinds of products out there, but a lot of them just have pictures of crochet hooks and knitting needles and silly sayings that have something to do with yarn. I wanted to do something a little bit more unique, and so I have kind of tried to disguise the yarn a little bit as a floral print. So I'm intending this to be yarn themed, but in a little bit more subtle way, where the average passerby might only see flowers and leaves, but the yarn people will have their eyes trained to spot yarn anywhere and will see the little details with the hidden yarn and knitting needles and crochet hooks. So let's go ahead and open up some of this stuff. So first off, this is a large 32-ounce water bottle, and this is all stainless steel. But this is all double-walled. Oh, it's a straw. Double-walled stainless steel, so it's insulated, and this is a straw cap where the straw flips up, and there's a little handle on the top, and the lid screws on, so this should be very unlikely to leak. And I like how the little handle folds down out of the way. That's really convenient. But here is one example of the yarn-themed print. We've got a lot of yarn hanks and little hand-wound yarn balls. There are hidden crochet hooks, the oblong skeins of yarn that you would find at the store, the center pole skeins. We have some hidden knitting needles, and I've kind of tried to disguise the yarn in different types of flowers so that it kind of just looks more like a floral print, but the little touches of yarn-themed items are in there. So let's see what this looks like on something else, because there are different variations of this print. Okay, so this is the sticker set, but these are not like your typical like stickers you would give little kids to put on paper. These are more vinyl decal kind of stickers. So this is something you might put on a laptop or on a plain cup or water bottle or a notebook or whatever you might want to put it on. So we have some of these little yarn daisies, and then here's the whole flower cluster, and then we have some smaller ones that would fit on smaller items. So I think these are going to be really neat to try to put on some of my other water bottles that don't have any designs on them, and I can add some stickers. But these could go on pretty much any kind of smooth, hard surface. And here we have a little coaster. This is kind of a glossy finished, like a cork-backed coaster, and it's actually really stiff and sturdy. I like the feel of it, but it has kind of that glossy surface there, and this is one of the smaller yarn flower cluster prints. All right, so now we're on to the all-over print, and this is actually a full-size tote bag with the all-over print, and it's kind of got this soft pink background, but this tote it's kind of like a canvas, and it has a gusset at the bottom so that it can kind of stand on its own when it's full, and I really like the texture of the fabric. It's a pretty thick, sturdy feeling fabric. We've got some long handles, and then on the inside there is a small pocket for smaller items that you don't want to fall to the bottom. So if I were to carry this as a project bag, then I would stick all of my little scissors and my notions and maybe my crochet hooks or whatever small items I had in here. You could put your phone in here, and that will keep stuff from falling to the bottom as you carry larger items in the main compartment. And this is actually quite large. So I am very happy with how this turned out in the all-over print. Let's see what it looks like on something else. All right, so here is the all-over print on a t-shirt, and this is not the only item that this can come on, but this printed very nicely as well. This is kind of a lightweight, stretchy material, and this one in particular I think is designed to be a more fitted cut, but there are other options available with the all-over print for other types of garments. And the print continues onto the back as well. All right, so here we have, this one is more of a regular t-shirt, and this one has, of course it has wrinkles because I just took it out of the package, but this one has the main yarn flower cluster, and the print on this came out really nice. It's very crisp and clear, and it is available with other background colors as well on other colors of t-shirts. But this is just a basic cotton t-shirt that comes in several different colors and has the large flower cluster on the front. And I am very happy with how this one came out as well. Next up, we have a mouse pad. So this is kind of a standard size mouse pad with the textured rubber backing on it, but it's not like the faux leather or the glossy type. It's a fabric coated one, and it feels very soft. I really like this. And finally, we have another tote bag. This is a slightly smaller one, but this one is an organic cotton canvas tote bag with just the yarn daisy on the front. And it also has a gusset on the bottom. And this one is 100% organic cotton. And I really like how the white daisy pops against the black, but it is also available in another color as well. So those are just a few of the items in my new collection. These are all printed to order. So if you would be looking to have any of these items shipped to you by a certain date, then you would want to keep that in mind when you order because they do have to be produced first. But I really love how all of these turned out. And by the way, this is all digital art that is hand-drawn by me. This is not made by AI or anything like that. I drew all of this myself, so this is all designed by a person. And I wanted to try something a little different and hopefully very colorful and cheerful. But I will put all the links to these items down below, and you can go and check them out in my new shop. And while you're there, there are quite a few other items that I do not have in front of me right now that are also available as a part of this collection. So go check out the links down below and let me know in the comments what is your favorite item in the collection. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear your comments on any of these new products down below in the comments. And thanks so much for watching.